Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima. I'm Jonas Yandan with Evening News. The headlines. President Droupadi Murmu presents Bhoomi, Samman to 9 state secretaries and 68 district collectors. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates integrated terminal building of Veer Savarkar International Airport, Port Blair. Directorate of Health and Family Welfare not to entertain medical reimbursement bills after implementation of Chief Minister's Health Insurance Scheme. And State Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources releases thousands of fingerlings in Dikhu River. Now the news in detail. President Droupadi Murmu today presented Bhoomi Samman 2023 at a function in New Delhi. The awards were given to 9 state secretaries and 68 district collectors along with their teams who have excelled in achieving saturation of the core components of the Digital India Land Records Modernization Program. Speaking on the occasion, the President said that digitization of land records will play a crucial role in the development of the country. She said it will also ensure transparency and people can easily avail the benefits of government schemes. She added that land disputes will also be minimized through this. The awards were given to Assam, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Tripura and West Bengal. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated the integrated terminal building of Veer Savarkar International Airport, Port Blair, through video conferencing. Addressing the event, the Prime Minister said a new model of development of inclusion has come up in India. He explained that this model of development is very comprehensive and includes the development of every region and every section of society and every aspect of life, such as education, health and connectivity. Emphasizing upon the capabilities of the Indians, the Prime Minister underlined the strength of the youth of India in the fields of defense and startups. He urged the people to dedicate themselves to the development of the country. Speaking on the occasion, Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiradittya Scindia said that the country's aircraft fleet has been expanded from 400 to 700. He added that the number of greenfield airports has also expanded to 14. Scindia said within the next 3-4 years, the number of airports would cross 200. The Union Minister also unveiled the statue of Vinayak Damodar Savarkar in Port Blair. Nagaland State Directorate of Health and Family Welfare has informed that medical reimbursement bills for treatments after 1st November 2022, when the Chief Minister Health Insurance Scheme (CMHIS) was implemented, will not be entertained. However, it stated that treatments initiated before 1st November 2022 prior to the implementation of the CMHIS and medical reimbursement claims will be considered after proper scrutiny and verification by the respective departments. Nagaland State Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, in collaboration with Tsilla Green Zone Project Management Committee, today organized an awareness program on river ranging. On the occasion, thousands of fingerlings were released into the Deku River. Addressing the event, Director of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, Rongsen Nungba, expressed gratitude to the villagers of Ungma and Lungsa for declaring the Deku River within their jurisdiction as a green zone. He emphasized that preserving the environment is the most effective way to combat global warming. The director further urged the villagers to enforce strict restrictions on unethical fishing and impose a total ban on fishing, especially during the 3-month breeding season. Deputy Commissioner Kohima Shanavasi has directed all 2-wheelers plying in and around Kohima town to keep right of the moving lane and all other vehicles to keep left of the moving lane. A public notice issued by the DC stated that the directive aims to enable smooth traffic flow and avoid accidents. The notice also stated that signage have been installed at strategic locations to provide information and raise awareness among the general public. This news comes to you from Akashvani, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Deputy Commissioner Mon Ajit Kumar Verma has issued an advisory to the public in anticipation of heavier rainfall during the monsoon period. the district is likely to experience waterlogging, flash floods, landslides, and rising water levels in rivers and streams due to heavy rains in the hill sector. As a precautionary measure, the DC has urged the public to avoid vulnerable areas prone to landslides, refrain from staying near riverbanks for picnics, fishing, or other water-related activities, and avoid seeking shelter under large trees. He also advised people to remain vigilant on hill roads, noting any cracks on road surfaces and slopes, and promptly report them to the authorities. Verma further directed concerned area administrative officers, village disaster management authorities, village council chairmen, kanburas, and ward authorities to be prepared to address any emergencies caused by natural calamities during the monsoon period. Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority (NSDMA), in collaboration with the District Disaster Management Authority (DDMA) Kohima, organized a mock drill exercise on earthquake at Kohima Science College, Jotsoma today. Speaking on the occasion, Assistant Manager of Training and Education at NSDMA, Krolu Goza Lohe, emphasized on the importance of having a disaster management structure in place within schools and colleges. She stressed the need for constituting a disaster management team, developing a disaster response plan that includes hazard identification, safety assessment, resource mapping, and an evacuation plan with designated assembly areas. Lohe added that sensitizing the masses to disaster management measures can significantly reduce the impact of disasters. Longlang District Administration and the District Education Department jointly organized National Reading Month from 19th June to 18th July. The month-long celebration culminated today under the theme Read and Grow. Addressing the closing program as the special guest, Subdivisional Officer Maya Zungba Jamir attributed technology for the decline of reading books. He called on the students to cultivate the habit of reading as it will broaden their minds and shape their lives. To commemorate the Reading Month, there was a speech competition on the topic Today a Reader, Tomorrow a Leader, where 8 schools participated, and Mulung Jungla from Christian High School was adjudged the winner. The program concluded with a renewed commitment to foster a reading culture among young people. Akashvani Kohima is again inviting applications for part-time correspondence (PTCs) for the districts of Pek, Peren, and Mon. Prescribed application forms can be collected from the newsroom during office hours. Last date for submission is 28 July. And in weather, the Indian Meteorological Department has predicted light to moderate rain over few places in Nagaland. Thunderstorm with lightning have been predicted over isolated places in the state. Meanwhile, Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius. Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 33 degrees Celsius with a minimum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius. And now to end the news, here are the main points again. President Droupadi Murmu presents Bhoomi Samman to 9 state secretaries and 68 district collectors. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates integrated terminal building of Veer Savarkar International Airport, Port Blair. Directorate of Health and Family Welfare not to entertain medical reimbursement bills after implementation of Chief Minister Health Insurance Scheme. And State Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources releases thousands of fingerlings in Deku River. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night